Well, good morning. It is so wonderful being with everyone today. I have to tell you, this is a very exciting time for the Kia Georgia team as we prepare to launch our plant's first electric vehicle in the months ahead. But I want to go over just a few highlights and background about Kia Georgia. On April 6th of this year, the four millionth vehicle built at Kia Georgia rolled off our assembly line. And we started production in November 16th, 2009 with the Kia Sorento.
Wow.
So this was a great milestone in a relatively short amount of time. But since that time, we have created almost about 17,000 jobs, including with our supplier base down here at West Point, Georgia. Currently, there are approximately about 3,000 Kia Georgia team members, and we produce upwards of about 350,000 vehicles annually. So our current product lineup includes the Telluride, the Sorento, the Sportage, and K5, and they continue to perform exceptionally well. So as I mentioned earlier, we announced this year that we will be producing the EV9. This will be Kia's first U.S. assembled EV, joining the Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and the K5 here at the plant. And the EV9 will be the most sophisticated vehicle that we have ever built, and will be a standout in the ultra-competitive EV market with nothing else like it currently on the road. So it will, from what I understand, combine all the best elements of the Telluride, which was the 2020 World Car of the Year, with all of the best EV elements of the EV6. And as the first three-row, seven-seat EV for Kia, the EV9 will mix capability with technology and refined elegance. But I do want to talk about really kind of like our job creation and workforce development, because there's so much more to talk about this product. But we know that the labor market in our great state and across the nation presents a lot of challenges attracting and retaining talent. And the mobility industry has an additional challenge as we convert and diversify kind of the skill sets of the existing workforce to meet the needs of this EV production. So I want to kind of go over the partnerships that we have built in order to develop this workforce pipeline. So we have partnered with the high schools, especially here in Troup County. Think College Career Academy down here in Troup County, also Harris and Hurd in Coweta County. And we've created work-based learning opportunities for students to expose them to manufacturing. And we've created internships where they can actually come in, they can work in different areas of the plant, production, engineering, administrative, and actually see what it's like working in a manufacturing environment, which is very different than the perception. The perception is that it's very dirty and dull and just kind of a dead-end job. But to the contrary, it's a very, very clean environment. I welcome you and anyone in the audience to come and tour the facility, as we would love to host you. But in order to bring in our workforce, we've had to partner with the high schools, the Technical College System of Georgia, also with the colleges and universities here in Georgia. And right now, what we're doing, and we're on different committees, is that we are really partnering with the education system in order to develop a curriculum and help them develop a curriculum for EV space. Because there is so much and so many different components and safety issues, battery, that we're all of us are learning about together. And so that's really important, that the partnerships that we have built from the beginning, in order to have a pipeline, that we are continuing those partnerships. And it's critical that we continue those partnerships in order to sustain our workforce and even to upskill our existing workforce when it comes to the EV space. So some of the other things, and now we can take questions at the end, but some of the other things that we have partnered with is in Troup County is this program called SLAM. It's students learning about manufacturing. It's an interactive summer camp where students can build robots. They can come in and they tour local industries, manufacturers or suppliers in the area, and there's also team robotic competitions. Another program that we have partnered with in order to expose even the teachers and guidance counselors in the schools so they can educate their students and talk about the different careers in manufacturing is called LIFT, and that's the LaGrange Industrial Fellowship for Teachers. And that's where they can come in, they tour different manufacturing facilities, and they're here. They interview different leadership and team members to find out what it is to have a career in manufacturing on all the different opportunities. So those are just a couple of examples of opportunities that we've been able to partner with, and something that we are expanding and want to be able to expand in the EV space. And the same with the technical college and the college system. We bring in students for internships while they're attending college, so they can understand manufacturing and all the different career pathways that we have here. So that's just kind of an overview of just kind of the jobs that we've created, and also the partnerships that are critical for us to continue and expand when we're talking about this EV space.